This is the Keep Scrolling podcast, and this is for people who take their clothes off when they take shits. I'm among that group. Alright, welcome to the Keep Scrolling podcast. This is TJ, the producer, and I'm here again. This time I'm not skipping a week. This is next week, and I'm happy. Glad I'm able to get the show to you guys when it's supposed to be here. Alright, so I have another guest. I'm happy. It's always good to have a guest, man, because this shit is so much better when there's somebody else to bounce ideas off of. And this brother, I met this man in college, and we've been friends ever since. This is my man, Langston, a.k.a. Mook. My dude, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Oh,
Feel great. Yeah,
it's
man.
good. Life's treating you good. That's what it sounds like, man.
It is.
I got moved up to Utah.
Yeah. I had to branch out, man. Do something different with my life.
Had to build. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Very understandable.
Yeah, man. You gotta if you change up what you're doing, shit'll change for you. And that's what happened.
Facts.
And
Facts.
yeah, man. I'm thriving. You know, not just surviving, I'm thriving. And I'm happy about that. I was telling my last guest that I was thinking about trying to move back to Texas simply because I didn't want to be in Utah and raise my son here, and there's just like a lot of white people, and there's not a lot of culture out here, like our culture. So
Yeah,
you know,
it's understandable. You don't want your kid to be like that token kid, and then he doesn't know his culture, and yeah, he's forced to like a weird stigma.
Yeah, so it's I just want him to grow up around his people. You know, I got tons of family out there. Like, it'd be great for him to grow up around his grandma and his uncle and aunts. Like, that should be dope.
Cousins and whatnot.
Sure. So that's a move that I'm thinking about making, but it just kind of depends on I don't know what happens in the next couple of months, or maybe years. It just depends. So we'll see. Anyway,
You know, everything's timing. But
man, I haven't even talked to you like about you. What you got going on? What's going on with you?
oh man, I'm just gonna say life. I have life going on and enjoying it to the best I can.
Yeah, man.
Pretty simple. I'm just trying to love and let live.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just the being, like, I've been painting. I mean, if you haven't seen any of them, but doing a little painting, doing a little just self-reflection. Got some music out. Me and my man Ricky Blue, and just enjoying the fruit of my labor, man.
That's good.
Proud of myself.
Yeah, man. There you go. Man, we made one song together, right?
Oh yes, I mean, and you have produced. I think I hopped on like 2 of your beats in college.
Yeah. I mean, like, me as an artist, and then you as an artist, like, on a song. Like, not just me making beats for you. It's only one song. I regret that. I feel like we should have.
Yes, got me twisted. That mug is fire.
That was dope.
Yeah, I'm very proud to be a part of that, and it's crazy because you produced it, and the fact that you're producing on it, then singing on it, and then how you manipulated the beat. It's great. It's good.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. You know, what I really need is what I would love to do is find somebody who can really engineer really good. Like, instead of me having to learn that shit and take time out and learn that shit, I would rather find somebody who I can give like each track line to, and they can go through and edit all the sounds to where it's like perfect and professional.
Make it how it's supposed to sound.
You know what I'm saying? And then who can help me when I'm recording too, to help engineer the vocals and everything. Like, I want like an engineer that I would literally go half on with everything if I just had that.
Man, a lot of people wish they had that. Like, facts. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta do it for yourself. You know, that's the route you gotta take.
The best way.
Until you meet that person, you gotta go ahead and just do it for yourself. Cause you're gonna meet people of higher caliber when you become a person of higher caliber. It's just the nature of attraction.
That's true. And I've been kind of a shut-in lately, actually. Just kind of having my head down, going to work, coming home, playing with my baby, going to work, you know. And
being a recluse.
Yeah, for sure. And it's definitely something that I have to come out of if I'm gonna be able to, meet these people and do these things, make these moves. But I was thinking, and I was talking to my other friend here, who he's also a producer, a hip hop producer, and he's a rapper and he's really good. And I was talking to him about it, and I was like, man, music is great, and it'll always be a part of me, you know what I'm saying? It'll always be something that I want to do, but I don't know if I want to pursue that as a career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like something that I like to do on the side or whatever, and I'll just put them out and let people hear them, see what it is. If it go viral, whatever, but
yeah, but you can't. For somebody like you though, like I know personally, I feel like you can't say like to do because it's something you love to do.
Yeah, it is.
So,
but
it kind of changes it from more of a hobby to like more of a just a lifetime thing of doing. Like it's like people who garden or people you would say who go fishing. It's like a hobby in that nature.
Yeah.
And with gardening and fishing and everything else, you get better with time. You know more with time. You know what to use in different, weather and different days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's. Yeah, it's just that I have to think about, like, when it comes to the putting in the footwork to try to make myself known in the industry and all that shit. Like, I don't know if I want to put my son through the failure of trying to be my own business in that way. You know what I mean? Like, I have somewhat security with the job that I'm in. And if I get better at that, then I can end up making more now, like in the next 2 or 3 years, than I would ever have made, what I'm saying,
factual.
doing little shows and trying to sell little beats here and there,
But just think, you do have like young super producers who just produce basically out of their home and sell beats on YouTube, and they make a fine living for people of even our age.
That's true.
And they really don't leave their home. They don't leave their home. They stay in their home, produce, or make beats. Because a lot of people aren't producers; they're beat makers. So they stay at home and make beats, and then they might engineer a track or two. But these beat makers are the ones. They going off.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I could do. I would love to sit down and just make beats as much as I can. Without being an absent father. But I I don't mind. I don't care whether I go anywhere with it or not. You know, it is what it is. I just want to do
but
it.
that's when you get your son on
Yeah,
the drum
man.
pad. You know,
Listen. I'm gonna teach
let
this
him
nigga
let
as
the
many
drums
instruments or take him to as many lessons as I can take him to, man, so he can kind of be interested in something.
Greatness.
Get something down. Probably piano though. That's the best music instrument to start with.
If he got anything down that you got down, he gonna be good.
Appreciate that, bro. Well, listen, man. You're familiar with the show. I get on Facebook and I scroll it and I see, what motherfuckers be talking about and look at memes and dumb shit. And I rant. I ran about it. And the first thing, here's the thing. Let's just do it like this, because there's a couple of things that have been going on in social media. Have you seen this Little Mermaid fiasco?
Yes, I've recently seen it.
I mean, How could you not? This shit is all
everywhere.
over the fucking internet. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And they got some bomb ass like retorts. They're making these posters of posters of cartoons that if there were black families.
Yeah.
The memes are crazy. They got all this shit.
I seen Lil Wayne as Tarzan 3.
Nigga, they got Dante's laboratory, like Dexter's laboratory.
Yeah,
crazy.
The internet is very upset right now.
They are, man. What do you think about that, man? Like, I mean, obviously, white people are stupid about this. The white people about this.
This happens for 007.
Oh yeah, with Idris Elba.
I guess what's his name? It happened with him. It's happened numerous times and numerous occasions. So it's just not something that we should have to get used to, but it's something that we know. So, it's when it's happening, we're actually getting the role, and the backlash isn't too bad. But it's not stopping us from getting that money and getting to our bank, because I'm not saying that's probably her primary goal, but that's something that to look forward to. And also, you're breaking stereotypes, and then you're also, on top of that, you're becoming a role model for a whole bunch of little girls now who probably never dreamed of being the mermaid, because she was always a little white girl. So now
you're not seeing yourself in these films and this stuff coming out. And now finally Disney does something that I think it doesn't matter who it is. Like, if they think that she is the best, person to represent this film by being, the lead actress or whatever, like,
I mean, even with the Lion King, that's up to them.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, those are lions, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the fact that the voices they have for most of the characters, have changed.
They did have James Earl Jones, who is a black man. I think that makes up for it because of how deep his voice is. Like, his voice goes back to ancestry. Like, how everything that the light touches.
They got one of the Morgan Freeman voices. Yeah, I feel you.
Like, so, I don't know. But I didn't think about them too deep. But it's just great to see, like it took them all these years and making all these princesses for them to get a black one, like, and then they started doing Moana and of course they had Pocahontas and all that shit, but like the fact that they're changing the race on a fish is ridiculous. Like it's ridiculous that someone's upset about this. Like,
Yeah. Very
like
upset about it too.
if you think about how small it is, like you're obviously racist. Like there's no other way to explain it. Like why do you care if they stick to the canon on this, fish movie?
Yeah,
It's weird.
but it's just another distraction as well.
But it's so deep. Like this is most of my feed. This is most of what Facebook is doing. Like there's a post right here that says, in the upcoming biography, Christian Bale plays Barack Obama, and they got Christian Bale on a poster. Man, the memes are funny.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. But it's crazy how the internet just blows up over shit like this. It's crazy.
very small things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm scrolling through Facebook, and you seen the movie Ma?
I haven't. I'm not a big
Okay, it was
scary
a horrible
movie guy.
movie. It wasn't really a scary movie. It was a bad movie. But they have Spider-Man 3D, and it's Spider-Man crawling up the building with her face on it, winking, and it's hilarious.
Oh damn. Well, if I would have seen it, it probably would have been better for me. I have a post right here, and it says, after a long 3 to 7 days on your period, check your nigga nuts before y'all fuck. 100. I just put you ladies on, and it's showing a side by side of a girl holding 2 balloons. On one side, they're fully inflated, and on the other side, they're a little deflated and they're kind of wrinkled. So they saying if you cheating, your nuts is gonna be a little deflated.
I mean, necessarily, that's not factual.
This is not true at all.
That's not factual.
This is not true.
We
at
might
all.
have just rubbed one out.
If you see this on your feed, don't believe this. This is ridiculous. Because first of all, what if he jacks off?
Yeah, that's
it's the same thing.
Exactly. Unless you think that's cheating.
It is.
Right, you got to be thinking about her. Who's you thinking about?
I don't know. But whatever it was, I ain't fuck nobody. Listen, it is crazy.
I mean,
it's crazy out here.
Some people are, some people crazy.
The women who think like this makes me happy that I'm in a committed relationship.
Same.
It is fucking crazy out here, man. I see some of these situations on Facebook where females are doing some crazy ass shit. Like the one video of the girl who got a Jeep from her man, and she was upset that it wasn't a Range Rover.
Oh yeah.
This nigga, that shit was crazy. I was upset at watching that shit. And my girl was like, well, he should have took her. I was like, bitch, you supposed to be mad too. No.
Well, what I'm
I
seeing
see that post you just shared it, I guess. I see her crawling on the wall there. Yeah.
What I'm seeing a lot though on my timeline as well is oh yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that Anthony Davis, LeBron, and DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, all them on the same team. What you think about that? Do you think they going to all the way this year, next year?
They have to get the chemistry down. All of them are veteran players. All of them were MVP caliber players. They can get the numbers, so it's kind of it's crazy. They're all on the same team.
Yeah, it is.
The workflow of the ball is
Aunt
going to
Dave
be crazy.
and DeMarcus Cousins.
So
What?
yeah, they have a crazy team. So it's just going to be something you have to watch and see how it plays out, because it's going to be a weird dynamic, because DeMarcus Cousins and AD in the post is on defense is kind of crazy, and then LeBron, his defense is spectacular. So the team overall, defensively, with just them three, are very long and cover a lot of court. And then they still got Kuzma, right?
Okay.
I don't know, but I forgot.
Yeah. I saw that they did. Yeah.
And I forgot who their point is, but yeah, their team looks pretty. They look playoff bound. We can say that they're playoff bound. Lakers are finally going to the playoff the first time in I don't know how many years. But yeah, they got a nice team, a nice squad. But a lot of teams right now, LA Clippers, they're gonna have to deal with the Clippers, like for the battle of LA.
Yeah, I know that Paul George went to the Clippers. Are they gonna get Kawhi?
It seems like it. That's what that's what the rumor's saying. The rumor's saying they getting Kawhi, so if they getting Kawhi,
that's gonna be crazy. Paul George and Kawhi, like they're scoring every time down. What do you think about this KD to the Nets?
With Kyrie?
Yeah.
That's a crazy team.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
It's gonna be crazy.
And then they have DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Yes,
oh, hey,
that team is
Rondo
amazing.
is their point guard. Rondo is the Lakers point guard.
Yes, he is. I like Rondo.
And then Danny Green at the 2.
Yeah. Oh, they did get Danny. See, yeah, the Lakers are going to be spectacular. They're going to be a good team, but they just have to get the chemistry down. Brooklyn's going to be stupid.
You got the LA Clippers.
Golden State's still going to be stupid. Don't forget that. They're really not going to be bad still. So they're still going to be a team.
It's going to be nuts.
It's going to be a good NBA. And who got Kemba Walker?
Oh my God. I think I don't know. We got to look it up.
Oh man, I forgot who got Kemba, but
Celtics.
Yep. So yeah, they're not hurting. And then I forget the Knicks are supposed to get somebody good because they made a bad mistake. They didn't
they didn't get KD. Now this is the problem. This is what happened. All right, I was listening to another podcast. I'm not really big on basketball, but I listen to this podcast that is. And they were talking about this KD situation. They've been talking about it for a while. And I've been kind of watching too. But KD was fucked over by Golden State. He was fucked over by Golden State because they encouraged him to play on that bad ankle because his contract was over. And they just wanted some more production out of him before he, grinded to a halt. And that's why he injured himself further. On this ankle he had already injured, and it wasn't even as bad before he injured it again. They fucked him over, and then what was supposed to happen was he was supposed to go to the Knicks, but the Knicks didn't offer him the Supermax.
Yeah, they ain't offer him nothing. I heard.
They offered him some bullshit. So he didn't even want to go. And the Nets offered him the max. And he's just basically, next year is going to be a wash for the Nets. They might be in contention because Kyrie's there, but, KD's not going to be playing. He's going to be healing up from this injury for most of the year. He may get in if they go to the playoffs, but, this is a pretty big injury. It's not awful that he can't come back from it.
But this is a different league than the league we grew up in. People come back from injuries fairly quickly nowadays.
You think he'll be
the science
in the middle of the
behind it.
season?
Well, I'm just saying the science behind the healing process of these players is pretty wild, and I think that he'll be back before they projected him to be back.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll be back before they projected him to be back for sure.
We'll see. I mean, and then maybe he just will be like, man, I just want to play. So, tape me up, bro. I'm going out there. I can see him doing that.
I don't know. I don't know if KD got it like that.
He showed winning in that finals game when he was fucked up.
I don't think KD got it like that. I think he'll take that time.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch next year. I didn't really watch this year, man.
Well,
I wasn't really into it.
It's similar. A lot of leagues nowadays, I feel like, the players are kind of more controlled than they used to be. So the teams are becoming very all-starish.
They're unionizing.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's like LeBron has a company that sponsors players. How do you even do that as a player? That's crazy.
He's making players more money.
He is though. I mean,
he's helping them out.
He's not hurting anything, but it's weird. It's weird that he's able to do that. Yeah. Like just legally,
he's
isn't that a
empowering.
conflict of interest?
He's empowering the player.
And I appreciate him doing that. I mean, I'm always down for when the man doesn't have the upper hand. But I'm wondering, like legally and
it's not a conflict of interest because it's a business. Outside of that,
yes, yeah, it's separate. I guess you can say it. You could say it's separate, but. What if can he sponsor anybody or can he be have a client that's on a team he's on?
I mean, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. You got me
there.
You got me there. Really, that's nothing.
He's getting, but they're paying him. He's not gonna be their client for free.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's taking his players to the. He's taking his players to the finals. And then
taking
getting
them to the
paid
finals,
that extra
taking them to
finals
the
money.
bank. Yeah,
a little 10%.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I helped you get here. Here's my cut.
Dang.
But it's also something more than that, though. It's a branding. It's like, the best player in the world rock with you. I mean, now it's
right.
Kawhi because his season was crazy. So? I mean, he showed
he's the best player in the world now?
He showed it. It's like, look what he did in the finals. Look what he did throughout the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Kawhi was a different level, a different breed of player. He low-key had the Mamba mentality. He was crazy in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did. He was going crazy, bro. I did see a couple of shit where he was going hella crazy.
Like,
man.
He's not your average player, and that's for sure.
Yeah, he isn't. He is not, and I can't wait to see what he does next year on this Clippers team. How are they gonna handle it? Kawhi.
They're
Paul
gonna be
George.
pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna be good.
You got LeBron and AD. You got Steph and Clay, and you got KD and Kyrie. Nigga, shit's gonna be crazy out here, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be bizarre.
Yep. Well, I'm
ready for it. I really don't watch the NBA, but this year I'm ready for it. I'm ready to watch all these super teams battle it out.
Yeah, me too. I am. I'm glad it's like this because it was Golden State and whatever team LeBron was on for a few years.
Facts.
And it's like, bruh, I'm really glad that they fucked around and split this shit up some. Now we don't know who it's gonna be. LeBron can only go so far now, and he got a lot of pieces though. LeBron is good. Like he's got a championship team. Honestly, with the lineup they got right now.
Yeah, he didn't play with that lineup. I think he went to that front office. I was like, hey, this what we doing. This how we doing it. Let's get it done. I've already talked to him. You know, I lined it up.
Yeah.
Had conversations with him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I God damn it. Fucking microphone. I don't know, man. I think that I think it's just gonna be interesting. Listen, I'm seeing this post right now. I'm kind of sidetracked. It's Air Bud. You remember the movie Air Bud?
Yeah.
They got a chocolate lab. It's a chocolate lab. I mean, a black lab on there.
Nah, look.
Hey,
I just saw a baby boy, and it's Justin Bieber's Tyrese.
This shit is full of this shit. Is this what this episode's gonna be? I guess. I just keep scrolling, and I'm on Facebook, and this is what it is. Black Tom from Facebook from MySpace.
Yeah, I just posted that.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's the internet's going crazy right now. Actually, just all over a simple race change of a mermaid. Well, let's just say demographic change.
It doesn't matter. Like it literally doesn't matter. It
doesn't, but
it's so unimportant.
The world's going crazy about it. Like
it's
a problem.
They should make like a old slave movie, and then just reverse all the races. Just make all the slaves white people, and everybody else is niggas. That shit would be hilarious.
Make a reverse Django.
Right. Exactly. Well,
but
no,
they couldn't because Django was too good.
Let's make a reverse Nat Turner.
Django was too good.
Birth of a Nation story.
Reverse. I wouldn't say reverse 12 years. Reverse 12 years a slave.
I didn't even see that one, man.
Oh man, hey, that movie was pretty tough, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause he was a freed man, and then he became a slave after already being free. So he got separated from his wife and kids.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and he spent 12 years as a slave. He was back into it, like for no reason.
And he got out. He had to play get out again.
Yeah, that's why it's 12 years. He went back to his family. He got back.
Well, he could have died, nigga. I ain't seen it.
Hey man, I'm just saying it's amazing. It's like if you want to say, ooh, amazing, spectacular. Like it's like you tell your granny to be quiet when the movie on.
Oh man, okay man, I'll watch it, man. I'll see what's up. That's an interesting premise, but I'm just saying
it's good because it's like damn, it's traumatic in a sense, you know, like you so traumatized, you hypnotized by it, cause you in disbelief the whole time. Like it's the story of disbelief. Like you're like, oh man, like oh shit, for real, I can't believe this is going on. Like how this happened. If I was in his shoes, I would do this, I would do that, but it's just something that it's like you have to endure, just as he did. You know, it's one of those journeys. I would say it's Job-ish. It's almost like the story of Job in a sense, but not to that extent.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's very just like, oh man, what the.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's bizarre. It's a bizarre movie, but it's very, it'll draw you in.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna see about it. But I was have you seen this bottle cap challenge?
Oh yes, I've seen it. So many people have been. They're amazing, I
Bro.
can't lie to you.
IP man, It man, that nigga is cold as fuck. He did that shit blindfolded. And he didn't do a
Hey, you seen
roundhouse kick.
the?
That nigga just did like a little snap kick and kicked that bitch off.
You seen the dude breakdancing and hit it off?
Oh, no.
Yes, there's a dude breakdancing and he hit it off with his leg.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that shit. I'm gonna have to look that up right now.
Yes, I have to find it, but yes, there's a video. He was breakdancing. He spun kicked it like while he was doing a little breakdance move. It's bizarre. But hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm hot in motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Skip.
You gotta cut that though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that.
Wow. That was crazy. Yeah, I can cut it or not. I don't. We'll see. No. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. This nigga was spinning around. How did he know how close to get? Damn. Yeah, man, I was impressed by that. Have you seen any good like kung fu movies lately? Like any new kung fu movies out?
I haven't seen any good kung fu movies lately. I actually stopped kind of like watching them, but lately I got into Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say the first 5 seasons are amazing, and I can't wait for Shippuden. I'm late. I'm like a whole bunch of years late, but yeah, I've been watching Naruto, and it's pretty dope cartoon.
It is.
As far as the storyline, it's pretty deep, and it's pretty. Yeah, I can't. Oh man, it's just unexplainable.
Yeah, I watched
it's a very magnificent show.
I watched like season 1, and I
But
started
it's
season
dope.
2.
I recommend like Naruto for like anybody.
Yeah,
Like
it is a good show.
I like the Boondocks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto's like it's up there with the Boondocks for me.
Haha.
Yeah, and I just would leave it at that. Like Naruto's an amazing show.
Yeah, man.
I said it's up there with the Boondocks, but nah, it's not. It's not up there with the Boondocks.
Yeah, Boondocks is the nigga anime.
But nah, Naruto's dope. Like I've binge watched it. Yeah, for a minute. I binge watched more Naruto, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I was watching that show before, and I just didn't finish. I didn't finish watching all of it. I started watching Fairy Tail. Have you seen that one?
That sounds like it's dope, but no, I haven't.
It's another anime on.
Somebody told me to rewatch Samurai Champloo or something like that. I'm gonna get into that because what's his name, Nubaji, he produced it, like the soundtrack for it. And, you know, he passed away. The producer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nujabi or whatever. I can't. Nujabi. I can't say his name, but he produced the soundtrack for the anime, and it's about a samurai. So I'm actually gonna get into it because why not? You know, it's like if Flying Lotus produced the soundtrack for any anime, I'm watching that. If they somehow recreate an anime with Dilla beats, I'm watching that.
Yeah, for sure.
If they recreate an anime, Kanye produced the anime soundtrack, I'm watching the anime.
Yeah, you got for sure. Yeah. You got to.
Like if RZA, did the anime soundtrack, I'm watching that. There's no way I'm not watching that.
Right.
Even if Static Selector did it,
yeah.
Ron Arsonist did it, like I'm watching it.
I would too. Definitely.
Scott Storch. I'm even watching it if Scott Storch did it. Like, I don't care. But if DJ Khaled did it, I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching anime at all.
I would still watch that. I would.
We the best.
You gotta see that. I'm watching I'm watching a video right now. of a snapping turtle, and he walked up on the shore, grabbed a bird by the neck, and dragged it underwater.
Oh. Oh, wow. So he ruthless with it.
Yeah. I didn't know turtles did this. I didn't know turtles ate them.
Oh, you didn't know that they were, what? They're like us. They eat meat and plants.
Well, I didn't know they ate birds. All them feathers. You gotta get
Savages.
past all those feathers, turtle.
They digesting them. Ugh,
Oh.
that's nasty.
Feather digesting.
Nah, they probably just cleaning it open, just eating the organs, like the kidneys and, you know what I'm saying, the livers and the guts and all that.
Yeah, that's nasty. Which LA team wins a title first? The Lakers or the Clippers?
I mean, right now, the Clippers got the best player in the world.
Well, the Lakers have the second best player in the world and arguably the third in Anthony Davis.
Hey, yeah, true. Yeah, facts. Nah, you're not lying. I thought Anthony Davis should have got an MVP years ago.
Yeah.
But his seasons aren't reflecting that. He keeps getting injured or
Yeah.
it's just
So, I mean, hey,
his team he has to do too much when he was in New Orleans. He had a lot on his plate.
all right. Well, anyway, before we were rudely interrupted by Metro PCS, God damn it. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Oh, we were talking about LeBron. We're talking about LeBron and Aunt Dave. I think that they got more firepower than the Clippers do. Actually, Paul George ain't enough.
Nah.
Paul George ain't enough. And, we
Hey,
still
but
got
Kawhi has great
Rondo.
offense as well, though.
I know, but we still got Rondo. We still got Danny Green.
But didn't the Clippers
he's
keep
just a guy you can kick it to.
Didn't they keep Chris Paul?
Oh shit. I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta just think about it.
If they kept Chris Paul, let me see. They kept him. Well, the Rockets had Chris. No, the Rockets got Chris.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah. What?
That's been some years. What's
there.
going on? Nah, yeah, you're right. He's been on the Rockets
Right,
for like 3 years now.
So who do the Clippers have at the one?
Man. Hey, shout out to my dealer, man. That's some good kush, man.
I guess, yep.
Oh,
on that
shit.
guy.
Wow. I thought this was like 2014. I don't know. But yeah,
yeah, all of a sudden you were teleported to the past times.
yeah, I don't even remember how that happened. Like Chris Paul definitely played for the Rockets.
He does.
Like damn,
But
LA.
who is the point guard for the Clippers right now is probably gonna be Lou Williams.
Yeah, I think Lou's a good pick.
Man, I don't know.
What? He was a great
Rondo
sixth
got
man.
some pretty good defense. I'm thinking about just against the Lakers. Rondo got some pretty good defense.
Lou got some pretty good offense.
Well, he ain't shit on 2K.
That's how I judge players. That's how I judge players anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
2K
what do you
ratings
play
mean
on? You have
everything.
Xbox.
PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation player now.
Man, you
Look,
gotta get your ass over here. We be looking for firepower over here, man. You got
look.
a My Career?
Here's my argument right here. PlayStation is better as far as sports games goes, but Xbox is better for shooters.
Good take. Interesting take.
So I'd rather play shooters on Xbox, and I'd rather play sports games on PlayStation.
Is it just finger placement?
No, it's a reaction. PlayStation reacts faster. Like if you play Mortal Kombat on PlayStation and then play it on Xbox, on PlayStation you have to move the controller, the buttons faster. Xbox you can be more relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah, the combo's gonna hit different.
Okay. Well, I've just been playing PlayStation, so I haven't been able to get the Xbox experience. Really.
Yeah, I mean the Xbox experience, like I play Fortnite from time to time, and I would say that I started off playing it on PlayStation, but I prefer playing it on Xbox. But I play it on PlayStation. But yeah,
but, I mean, at least you can cross-platform on that game, and you can play.
That's one of the
anybody.
most, I think, amazing things that any game has ever done or allowed. And the thing about Fortnite also is that you don't have to have Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or whatever PlayStation, whatever it is, to play it, because it's a free online game. So as long as you have internet, you can play Fortnite. So that's crazy to me that it's a free game.
I do play that shit too. I do find myself playing Fortnite, and I die real quick.
Oh, you gotta add me on there actually. Like, yeah,
I die real quick, and it's because I don't be building. I feel like if I build more, I'll live more.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I played today for the first time in like a month, 2 months, and people are outrageous. Like I got killed instantly twice, so the game has changed drastically. I feel like because everybody's cold, but yeah, you gotta get in the playground, get in the lobby with your homie, and just play with them and learn to get your stuff better, and then go into a real game and use what you practice. It's really something that's like practice make perfect. Almost like everything else, 2K, Madden. Most times you get beginner's luck your first game, but your second or third game be bad, and then you gotta actually learn how to play the game. You gotta get better at it. You gotta learn strategies. You gotta learn how you play, and you gotta learn how you do it, because you can't play like other people sometimes. Sometimes you want to shoot the three, but you can't. You might be a person who better in the post. Or sometimes you want to pass the ball, but you need to run it. Blitz with the defense. Stop playing zone. Some people don't know that. Yeah, like stop punching, throw kicks.
Right. Well, this was game tips with Langston, and you can find him. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been mostly playing 2K. Do you have a My Career?
Oh no, I don't.
My player. Dang, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. You have 2K19?
Nah, I didn't buy this one. Even when it was like $2.99 in the store. Nah, I didn't get this one. I'm gonna get the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I stayed away from the 2K this year. I got Madden, and I just chilled.
I see what kind of guy you are.
Yeah.
I can't play Madden.
I didn't even like Madden though, but I got Mortal Kombat for sure. I got the new Mortal Kombat. I got the Resident Evil 2 when it came out. Like, had to get the classics. I feel like Madden's a classic. Like, regardless, you gotta get it. Even if you don't play it, it's still like, hey, I got Madden. Like, what's up, run it. And no matter what football team you get your favorite team, or you get a team that's good, and you just run that shit. Like, yeah, it's just one of them things.
But I mean, I don't even play like a play now regular game on 2K at all. I always
Yeah,
play my player. I don't. That's the only
strictly
thing I do on
online.
there. Yeah, it's more fun.
That's what I
You know
feel
what I mean?
like.
Especially.
People ask me if I play the story mode. I'm like, hell no. Like
Oh
story mode for
yeah.
what? Why would I want to play the story mode? I'm too competitive.
Mm.
I want to beat other people and have them in their living room mad at me because they're like, damn, what? I can't kill him. He keep killing me. And then at the bottom of the screen, it show my name. Then it show their name and it says, oh, yada yada got killed by yada yada. Like, yeah, every time they like, dang, he got a helicopter. He got dogs. He got like, yeah, that's it, man. Like, I feel like that's fun. That's entertaining. I mean, sometimes you get dominated too, though. So you be like, damn, this lobby trash. I'm gonna have to get out, get out this server.
Yeah. Now it's trash because you beat your
Yeah,
head.
I'm about to hop on this other game, real quick. This other match mode and shit.
Hey, do you play Borderlands?
That sounds amazing, but nah, I've never played Borderlands.
Damn, they had it for free last month, man.
Yeah, I missed out.
Yeah, you did. It's hella fun. Like you'll look up and it's 7 o'clock at night. God damn it. Damn it, I didn't abandon my family.
So it's like a real lifetime type thing in the game. It has its own time.
Well, no, it's like a Call of Duty almost, you know.
Yeah.
You just go through and you're doing
I mean,
missions.
I do have the Black Ops 4, the Call of Duty that came out.
Oh yeah.
Or the last Call of Duty, the one with the like, you know, you drop in to the map, blackout, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was alright. I didn't really enjoy it too much.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got that one. I didn't want to,
Yeah.
man, because I was disappointed by the last one. Like
Fact. Well, it's better
they
than the last
boosted
one.
zombies so much, and they didn't really have nothing else like
Yeah.
that I wanted to do.
Nah, this one's better than the last one, but I wasn't just too, you know, entertained by it. I'm kind of off the games lately. You know, I just been chilling. I actually been reading books and shit. Getting into
What you been reading?
I read the Spook that sat by the door.
What?
Yeah, it's a book about you know, I forget if he was CIA or FBI agent, and he worked for them for a long time. And he went back to Chicago streets and kind of taught what he learned to the gangs, and then he kind of started a riot. Not really started it, but he knew it was gonna happen. But he taught them how to protect themselves and do their thing. So it was a great book, you know.
Okay. Oh man. Well,
It's really like about black power, you know, black excellence, and just
Yeah.
greatness. But just because how he went into it, the things he learned, he didn't blow his cover because he made his own
Yeah.
cover. He made an identity for himself, and how he just maneuvered through the whole book. He was very intelligent man, and he was just great at his job, and he was smooth about it, you know, even though it was a book. And the person who wrote the book goes around talking about it in interviews. But it was a pretty good book. I enjoyed it.
okay. I mean, I haven't read a book in a while.
Oh
I've been listening
man,
to podcasts, man.
I listen
think
to
that's the
podcasts as
same.
well, mainly the Joe Budden or the Dissect podcast. But nah, books are something it's different. The knowledge you receive and just how people talk. Like, I don't know if you've read the Malcolm X autobiography by Alex Haley. Like, it's Malcolm X talking and somebody writing it down,
Okay.
and it's just amazing because he's talking to somebody, and you can hear Malcolm X's diction. You can hear how he talks and his language and how his rhythm of his speech is throughout the book. So you know that you're reading his words. So it's different because if you watch his interview, then you read the book, you're like, damn. Like, I'm actually reading this man's words of who he was and what he went through and how his life was. And it's just somebody writing it. Yeah. So it's kind of like Gucci. Gucci Mane book the same way. Yeah, so it's one of those, like, it's like a tell-all biography, and you just tell somebody and they put it in your words, and they put some of their own little twang on some of the stuff you said, but it's all you.
Right.
But yeah, but it's a great, I feel like the Malcolm X biography is just an amazing book and a testament of character and strength and just change. And how some people can be pieces of shit or just not good people, but then they can change and be some of the greatest people who ever walked this earth, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to do some stuff better in my life too, man. I'm trying to make better strides and do better things, man. Like, do stuff different. I'm always sleeping. I wake up, go to work, I come home, go to sleep. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, I don't want to be that person, you know? I want to get involved with shit, you know? I want to get out and do better, meet people, you know? Shit. It'll improve my situation, you know what I'm saying? If I meet people and I have friends and I'm able to maneuver in a different way than I used to. I know about shit that I wouldn't have known about. Like, it's I think that kind of motivation that you probably experienced from those books that you read is probably something that I can deal with, or I need to deal with, so I can have some motivation for myself.
Personally, I actually just skipped a book. I read The Alchemist lately. I don't know if you've heard or read The Alchemist, and I recommend that book be the first book you read of any of the books I recommended you. The Alchemist is a book that is a testament. Yes, it's a testament of self. And you'll feel like the character many of times. I would hope you would feel like the character many of times. You know, just from the perspective of the book and how it's written, and with the journey that happens, and the things that the character realizes. And I don't want to ruin the book for you, so I'm gonna you know, I can send you a PDF of it or whatever, but I recommend The Alchemist because it was a great book. And even for me, reading the book, like, it just changed a lot of my perspectives on life and gave me clarification in a lot of aspects that I necessarily didn't know I needed clarification in.
Okay. I can see that, man. The Alchemist, man. I'm gonna go ahead.
I learned from reading the book, like, it taught me about myself, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know this about myself. It's one of those books. It's very just intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, I found out a lot of stuff like that, like, when I had my son. Like, a lot of stuff in life push stuff in perspective for you, and that was one of the major things for me. Like, when I had my son, it really made me realize, like, what kind of man I am. Like, it made me realize what's important to me for real, like, because now here's the most important thing in my life. Bam, bam, there you are. I just came out of a vagina. What are you gonna do? And
yeah, dumb, deaf, and blind. You know what I'm saying? New to the world.
So it's like, you have to realize that your dreams and your goals and all that shit, like, they're cool, but at the same time, you have to make sure this thing stays alive and to make sure that it's gonna be better than you. I have to make sure my son's gonna be better than me. And it's a lot of stuff that I had to cut out of my life and in order for me to, feel like I was on my way to accomplishing what I need to accomplish with him. So I don't know. That shit was eye opening.
Yeah, I mean, I could just imagine the experience,
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy.
Bringing a new life into the world, and you created this life, and you have the ability to give it your consciousness and your level of consciousness and awareness at a very young age, and it can grow into the world like at a very young age, already knowing everything that you know. So it's just amazing that you have the ability to do that, and you just have to have the patience for it.
Yeah, for sure, because there's a lot of times where they'll think you're stupid. They would think you're dumb, and they don't want to listen to you, so they go do whatever it is they wanted to do anyway. And I gotta be ready for that. I gotta be ready for a lot of shit. Right now, I'm thinking about when he turns 2. They call them terrible 2s. But I don't want my son to be terrible. What do I do? Well, I'm trying to discipline him a little bit now. Not really. I'm not popping him. I'm not gonna hit my son. I don't think you have to do that in order to be a parent. But I do talk sternly to him. I do try to distract him from what he's trying to do, because he doesn't know what he's doing is wrong. You know what I mean? Just doing stuff. So if you distract him, he'll just look at something else and go that way. So, but
shit, call him a terrific 2. See how that works out.
Right. Maybe that'll make me feel better. That'll give a different energy to it.
Yeah, people be like, "Oh, I got a terrible 2." Like, nah, I got a terrific 2. Like, he's amazing. Right. I've never seen a 2-year-old who acts like this. He's so well behaved.
Yeah, my son is. I like to brag about my son, man. He's doing good. He knows a couple words. He's 14 months old, and he's almost running. He can almost pretty much run.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And he knows car. He knows dog. He can say that. He can say shoes and socks. He knows the difference. My son says a lot. He says a couple of words, and then he knows a lot of alphabet sounds. So he's gonna be talking pretty soon. I can't wait. Yeah. It's kind of how the rest of my family was, though. We all talk pretty soon. But we'll see. See what happens. Shit.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah, man. We didn't do a lot of scrolling. And I think it was mostly because they was all talking about this aerial shit. That's really all that's on here. I mean, there was a couple of things I brought up, other than that, but mostly it's that. But I think we're gonna call it there, man. It's been fun. It's been good talking to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on the show. And you're recording through Pro Tools right now, so your shit should sound a little crispier than mine, actually.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clip a couple things. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. A couple times I hit my headphones up against the mic, this bitch shield. So
it's okay when you're talking. You don't want that in a song, but it's okay if you're talking.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, man, go ahead and tell the people where to find you. Tell the people where to find you, man. Where they going?
Man, you can find me anywhere. I'm existing in an omnipresence. Just think of me, and I'm always right there. But you can find me at the Freshest Hip Hop. Everywhere, everything is fresh is hip hop. That's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Snapchat, whatever is the internet. You can just type in "fresh is hip hop" and then you gonna find me. You know what I'm saying? And I make pretty good rap music and pretty dope. I mean,
I always call you the best rapper I know in person. And I'm a producer, so I know a lot of rap. Like, I know a lot of rappers. And you're the best person I ever heard in person.
And I'm honored by that. You know, I hope I can continue to live up to that expectation. You know, and
it's not an expectation, man. I don't expect that. That's what it is.
Facts. I feel you, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Word is bond, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This is great. I appreciate this, man. I'm TJ, of course. You can find me at TJ the Producer on Instagram. Follow the Keep Scrolling Podcast Instagram page. And
keep scrolling.
You know,
keep scrolling.
Listen, you gotta keep scrolling, man.
You got to. Can't stop.
Yeah.
You addicted to it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You just sit there on your couch, not even watching the TV, just scrolling. Oh, hey, bro, we didn't do a commercial, bro.